In the post today, this LCD came. So it just plugs into the Pi GPIO. So I can kind of show that there. And it does require drivers, which you can find on the Waveshare website. This cost about $10 from AliExpress. And it's a very cheap TFT resistive touchscreen. It's not very nice compared to like what we're used to in, let's say, the LG G5 I'm filming this with. It's much more akin to what you would get with, let's say, the touchscreen on a Nintendo DS, which was a little bit of a kid's toy. And not to mention, far older than these screens, but these are $10 and they're being used with a $35 Raspberry Pi, and it's like the kind of thing where you're not gonna get a great screen pretty much no matter what. I mean, I believe there actually is an IPS version of this for like closer to $50, and of course the camera's not handling this well at all. It doesn't look nearly this bad in real life, especially at direct viewing angles. In fact, it looks pretty decent at direct viewing angles. It's just TN, so it washes out very quickly. The touchscreen is mediocre at best. Like, really mediocre at best. But it's there. And I do very much want this to be mostly a terminal machine. I don't know what is up with that. But you can see I'm also using this with Raspbian Pixel, which is really not designed for touch at all, which doesn't help. There we go. So, like, this is actually a lot better now. This is a lot more aligned the way it should be. Oh, now the camera can kind of see it if I get it on this angle. So you can see it. It makes a decent terminal machine, even with this awful, awful, awful blue line here. Which is totally a defect of the display. I don't think... I mean, I could replace it. I could complain to the seller, get a refund, buy another one, and they should just use the same driver, so it should just be a drop-in replacement, and then I might just keep this one as a spare if the other one fails catastrophically, because this one still kind of works. I might try doing that. But, I mean, it still kind of works. It's just annoying. The giant blue line, I think it's a dead driver chip on the display. But it just makes a decent terminal machine. I can type pretty well. You know, I have a real keyboard. It runs full on Linux. I have lots of USB ports, Ethernet ports, so I can troubleshoot network issues with it. Which is actually really nice, because even my laptop, I have a relatively modern ThinkPad, doesn't have an Ethernet port, so I have to go out and pull out the old workshop Mac if I need to troubleshoot internet issues, because having an Ethernet port is very useful for that. The battery's, of course, not there yet, which is why I have it powered. It's actually just powered off the workshop power bank. But, you know, it's coming along. It's a project that I just kind of work on as I get time and as I feel like buying stuff for it. But it's coming along, and I'm gonna run out of recording time soon, and I'm also running out of things to say, so that's pretty perfect. Again, waveshare.com is where you get the LCD drivers. Just search 3.5 inch in the search box, and then find it, and then find the wiki page, and there it covers everything. And that is all.